Once upon a time in the kingdom of Ha 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 lived a generous king named Sarcastus I. He was widely known for his ability to make anyone die of laughter, and he was not holding back at all. Even at funerals, the people attending didn't know whether to mourn or laugh at the king's jokes. Sometimes they were crying of laughter. One rainy afternoon, Sarcastus I, out of his boredom, decided to host an international competition to find someone who could challenge his humor. He immediately ordered his followers to organize the event and invite jokers from all over the world. He also asked them to inform the competitors of the existence of a prize were they to be triumphant. Within a couple of hours, people started gathering at the city of Humory, the capital of Ha 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 Ha. Around 2 million people of all races, religions, and beliefs had accumulated by dawn and were waiting in the line for their turn to showcase their humor. The weather changed. Under the sunlight was the beautiful palace of Sarcastus. The entire building was covered in watermelon drawings, and there was a huge garden where watermelons were growing. Constructed outside were helipads where helicopter watermelons landed. Inside, there were a lot of rooms, all painted green and red. Before the start of the competition, around noon, Sarcastus decided to reveal the prize the competitors would get. Were they to beat him in a face-to-face joke battle? It was the incredibly majestic golden watermelon, one of a kind, and the king's most precious collectible, which he had gotten from his travels to Sadlin. However, before they could actually face off, they had to pass the qualifier round and make it to the finals, where one person, the best of the best, would go against Sarcastus. The competition started shortly after, and one by one would walk up to one of many evaluators, share their joke, and either get approved or dismissed. So after endless hours of laughter, Sarcastus found the ideal competitor, Hilary, a smart peasant who was considered the funniest man in the competition. But in order to win the watermelon, he would have to be the first to make the king laugh, which was not easy, by the way. Hilary was telling jokes and funny stories, but Sarcastus didn't want to break a smile. Suddenly, he came up with a great idea. He knew how much the king loved watermelons, so he told him this.
Why can't you trust the watermelon? Because they're always seedy.
After this hilarious joke, everyone started laughing. Even the king couldn't help himself laughing. Some people started to make fun of the king.
Hilary is the funniest of all.
I agree. It seems that the king isn't that funny after all.
Sarcastus got mad at them. What are the chances someone would dare to think that he wasn't funny? That night he went to his bedroom. While lying in the watermelon bed, he was so furious that he wished for all who made fun of him to face a great disaster. Suddenly, a destructive earthquake struck, and the entire kingdom, with all its visitors, crumbled. After a few days, people found out Sarcastus was responsible for the destruction, and all turned against him, exiling him to Sadlin forever.